Congressman Doug Collins has also been outspoken about the Obama administration unfairly targeting General Michael Flynn. He joins us now. Congressman, thanks for being here. So let's start off with the, I guess, the hashtag that's all the rage right now, Obamagate. What do you know? What do you think Obama knew, and when did he know it? Let's put it that way.
Well, I think he knew a lot more than what's being let out in the public right now, and I think if he had one thing, he'd have gone back and tried to start the last week over, because he has gotten embroiled in this more than he ever thought he would. But it's not surprising. Many of us who have been talking about this, you have, other have, we've been talking about the fact that this went to upper levels of the Obama administration. The corruption, as far as the politicalization of the DOJ, was something that we were seeing from early stages, even into the Clinton email investigation, if you want to go back that far. So it was sort of surprising to me that Sally Yates said that she was surprised at how much President Obama asked about or knew about General Flynn in that meeting in the Oval. But remember, I believe it was also, Biden is a part of this. There's just a lot of problems here, but it's confirmation of what many of us have been saying for a long time, that corrupt cabal was out to get the candidate president and then the president, and they were doing everything they could to make it happen.
Yeah, you're 100% right. We talk about James Clapper, the DNI. We talk about James Comey at the FBI. We talk about the CIA, Brennan. And then you talk about what you just pointed out. Yeah, Obama likely knew. It looks like he was briefed and wanted to be briefed on the facts that not only Russia wasn't involved in getting Donald Trump elected, but the fact that they were going to continue an investigation into the Trump, I guess, senior advisors, so that they can dig some dirt up. Importantly, Biden, who wants to be president, had to be in on those discussions, no?
I would think he would have to be. I mean, he was involved in these. He was in the meetings with this. Remember, this gets even more. I mean, as we're peeling back the layers of this, and what we have seen is, especially in this Flynn, McFarland, all these cases, they were actually using cases that should have been closed because there was nothing there. Strzok said, "Oh, I'm glad this case on Flynn is still open. We're going to keep it open because it gives us an in to do this." It just goes back and confirms the text messages, the emails that we had uncovered in previous discussions, that this insurance policy was the fact that they were going to be there intact in this team at the FBI and DOJ to attack this president internally. We've got to remember, though, that if they could do this at this level, they could do it at any level. They were acting more like deputized street thugs more than they were anybody else. And it's just very concerning, but I'm glad we're seeing it unfolded. Attorney General Barr is doing this, and Durham, I think, is just sitting out there waiting to bring forth the issues that he's found as well.
Congressman, in America, we investigate crimes or alleged crimes. We don't investigate to turn up crime and look for crime. That in itself is the definition of a witch hunt. Looks like what they were up to. So you're Congressman Collins, but you want to be senator from the great state of Georgia. Talk to us about one of the stories that's really been bubbling up lately. The jogger who was killed, the unarmed African-American jogger who was killed, who was shot by two men with guns. Tell us, what you know, what you hear.
Well, what we have said all along is, when I saw that video, I said it was just appalling, it was disgusting, and it was a criminal act. This should have never taken this long to come to light. It should have never taken a video to get public before something was done about this situation. Nothing about this is right. I'm glad to see that the Attorney General here in Georgia has asked the DOJ for help. I'm also glad that we're finally seeing indictments made down here. No one should have to go through this, no matter what the backstory is, and as we go forward, that'll come out, but there should never have been a time lag in something that is so graphic and so much a part of a video that people can actually see. That's the disgusting part to me.
Sir, I think the issue is what took so long. You mentioned that, but was there any sort of cover-up going on within, I don't know, internal investigations within the police department, or where was the prosecutor? I'm trying to figure out what takes so long. I mean, an unarmed man being shot by two men with guns, it would take a lot to make that justifiable.
Oh, I would have to agree with you, and that's why I've said it appears to be a criminal act from the start, and it is, and I think that's why the indictments came. The question is did their relationship with the DA's office, did the father, I think's relationship, and others, that was just no sense in this, and that the timing and any communications needs to be fully investigated among the whole thing.
All right. Congressman Collins, thank you very much for your time. Again, congratulations, Georgia. Everyone made a big stink about reopening the state of Georgia, and look what happened. You opened it up, and nothing really happened so far. Sir, thank you. Appreciate your time. Congressman Doug Collins.
Great. Thanks much, Jake. Appreciate it.